Alright, what's up people? This is SiTHFuRion, and right now we're going to be jumping into episode 6 of series 5 of The Last Kingdom. And quick recap, man, last episode was another hard one to kind of sit through. STRIX has been shit stirring to try and cause this conflict and war between the Saxons and the Danes, and indirectly in the process has killed his own daughter. Like, what the fuck? But STRIX sent some men to go and kill the killers, and they killed a bunch of Danes and our little baby priest. I keep saying it, but with it being the final season, like, are we going to just lose people left and right? By this rate, we're not really going to have anyone left standing to go into the movie at the end. It's fucking mental. And I'm really worried. I'm really worried about who could be next. But because a bunch of Danes has been killed now, SiTHFuRion has got word back, and he's not happy, and it looks like he's getting all riled up to go to war against Edward, and this is what STRIX wants. He wants conflict, he wants war, because he seems to think that if Edward falls on the battlefield, that his grandson will now become king, you know. But Uhtred is the only one who knows the truth. So hopefully, hopefully he can get in and sort out this misunderstanding and bring peace before shit happens. And, you know, yeah, absolutely mental. Okay, I'm going to get into this. Like I said, quick little, like, recap of the last episode, because I am eager to get into this, man. If you're interested in watching the next two episodes, episode 7 and episode 8, they should be up on my Patreon right now. Links are all down below. All the information you need is down there. Go check it out. But for now, let's do this, man.
In 2 days, we mount the heads of Saxon turds on spikes.
Brother, we should surprise the enemy on the road.
No, the king has chosen the battle site.
SiTHFuRion, they outnumber us.
If Edward thinks numbers will win this, his arrogance will be his undoing.
If you're afraid, you may stand down.
All who fight as brothers fight as one. We attack from the high hill!
God. It's funny, like, didn't STRIX not that long ago was talking about how we could all live together?
King Edward is camped 20 miles from here, and the Danes are marching. The men grow tired of waiting, but they remain loyal.
Good. Then we wait. In Edward's hour of need, we ride to the Saxons' aid. We must watch the young Aethelstan, keep him close. There are those that have ambitions.
You are now Elfweir's one true ally.
Yes. Let us therefore pray my daughter's sacrifice may yet bear fruit.
Pay her sacrifice.
Keep an eye on Aethelstan.
That might be the way he's been able to rationalize his own guilt, you know? Say that her death was a necessary evil kind of thing.
We find the king, and then we see SiTHFuRion. Each man take a limb, and we tear him into quarters.
The only 3 of us, Lord.
As for the spirit will stand in place.
His spirit is busy taunting that fool that got him killed.
You're not guilty of this, Finan. Save your anger for the ones that are.
SiTHFuRion will get what is coming to him. But first we must avert this war.
Nothing better happened to Finan now. Like, he'll second guess himself, unlock the battlefield, and that will lead to him dying. No, we are not losing Finan as well. Fuck it out. Because he seems to be really, like, trouble there. So I've just got a real bad feeling that plot armor is completely out the window. Oh my god. Fucking love this show, bro. But, oh, I hate watching the last season of any show because
I will not let you lock me away in a convent.
It is safe there.
This morning I was to be wedded, and now I'm being banished to a place of chastity and prayers at dawn.
Things have changed. It is our only option.
You would not treat my mother with such torment.
You are not her.
You simply wish to be rid of me.
I have done my very best to protect
and
you.
And you have utterly failed me, as you did my mother.
Oh, you little bitch.
Gather your things. We depart before the day is ended. If we have to travel by darkness, so be it. Ensure she does not leave this room.
Yes, my lady.
I shall not go.
She's a bit of a feisty one, ain't she?
Keep me here against my will.
Maybe that's Maybe that's a Dane in her. Or just teenagers, just...
Nothing from Northern Boys. We look strong. Lord King, we bring grave news. SiTHFuRion did not kill the Queen. It was the work of Ethelhelm's men.
Yep. Stop shit before anything happens.
They have scouts. They'll see you coming around the lake.
We need not go around the lake. It's frozen. We could go over it.
Oh no. Oh no, I can see that being bad.
The Queen sacrificed herself to save the girl.
Do you have proof of this?
I've spoken to Alice, I've seen the horror in her eyes.
And SiTHFuRion had no part in this?
He could not have planned it, no one knew the Queen travelled.
The country is full of spies.
What reason would SiTHFuRion have to attack a farm girl and then deny it? Lord, Ethelhelm must be hunted down and brought to justice. Aelfred's blood is on his hands.
As is Osferth's, your father's natural son.
He was one of my most loyal men. He fought at my side for Wessex through countless battles.
Yep.
Only Ethelhelm benefits from this chaos. He wants you to turn to him and his armies, so he may strut again in the palace in Winchester.
You notice it now, you see it. Everything makes sense.
He must be apprehended.
Yep.
A rider was dispatched to find him and will soon return. Send word to Aylesbury. Aelfred is to be shielded from his grandfather's influence and protected by my personal guard.
That order should extend to Ethelstan. He stands between Aelfred and the throne.
I sent Ethelstan to find Ethelhelm.
And he is in danger.
He was like, for fuck's sake.
My quarrel now is with Ethelhelm.
Yep. Oh my god, it's going to be such a good fucking episode to see him get fucked up.
I have crossed frozen fjords in Eastland, slept before the ice rivers of Irland.
This is Mercia. The weather of these lands is as unpredictable as the Saxons who live on them.
That does not change the nature of ice, my queen.
But it is, as she says, a risk.
All is a risk. Let me show you I am right. I will walk upon the ice to measure its strength.
It is a risk, but we will at least test it. Once night falls, have him test the ice.
This could be really dangerous. Even if the ice holds and they get over and attack the camp, SiTHFuRion is just going to force Edward's hand to retaliate in some type of way. Is that still Edward's men in the camp?
I am sorry for Osfer.
Right?
Even though I did not know him well.
Still your blood.
You are his true brother.
Yes. And I will avenge him.
Man. I'm just glad Edward's on board now. Look like he knows.
You are in danger. A man is tracking you. A man who seeks to exchange news of your whereabouts for coin.
Come with me. We are leaving before the day is over.
Whoever this man is, you do not want to meet him.
Then we must go where he will not find us. In truth, it should comfort Elfwin to see you. Where is Lady Elfwin? How could you let her leave?
Are you kidding me?
She has fled.
She has taken her horse.
What a silly little bitch. She's going to end up being captured or something, ain't she? Or even worse.
It is as we hoped.
We may have found a way across the ice. Then the gods have answered us. Tell the men, we rise before dawn, and we attack them in their deepest sleep. When we cross over, make for the high ground. Strike down those Saxons as they try to flee.
Oh my god. I hope nothing happens to him, man, because I really like SiTHFuRion. Fuck, man, they're too close together as well. At least space out a little bit, Jesus. Oh, fuck. they made it over. Jesus. Fuck. That's like the third time now that Athelstan has been attacked and he's screaming like fucking Uhtred for help. Oh shit.
This cannot be. Forget them!
Protect me at all costs!
Protect me. Like, you little shit, you wanted to start a war and a conflict where you fucking got one.
You must help SiTHFuRion.
No, I must stop him. Ethelhelm is the one responsible for the massacre at Runkova. Edward is coming with 1,000 men to apprehend him. He sought to restore the peace, but when he sees this...
We must tell SiTHFuRion.
You've seen reason before. Get Ethelstan to safety and cut a path to SiTHFuRion. It's the only way to stop this.
As this is like Ethelhelm's camp, it's kind of justified because he's got a bunch of Danes killed. But at the same time, Edward can't sit back and let this slide. It is just going to cause more conflict, isn't it? So...
Ethelhelm! Why do you not fight?
Yeah, you see him on the battlefield. Oh shit. Here comes Edward, right?
I rode for peace, and SiTHFuRion has repaid us with more bloodshed.
Lord, what would you have us do?
We must trust Uhtred. There is still time for him to stop this.
Like really, if it was the other way round, Edward would be justified. Like he's taking action to retaliate against like attacks on his people.
Edward is coming!
So like, everybody just fucking chill. Yeah, I was just gonna say, everyone's retreating and they're gonna start falling into the fucking ice.
SiTHFuRion must not be armed! Look around! Look at what his anger has wrought! Ethelhelm is to blame! Put down your swords! It is over! No, Stora!
Let me go!
We cannot save them!
Ethelhelm provoked this. The massacre in Runkova was his doing. Edward was never your enemy. I was writing to tell you he was calling for a truce.
In the midst of battle, Ethelhelm escaped.
It is over for us then.
No, it is not. Lord King.
Good job, Mercy.
For many years there was peace between Saxon and Dane, until one emerged who has sown hatred between our god and yours. This battle shattered that peace. I have decided to restore it. I give you my word as king of all the Saxons. In exchange, you must accept the gift of baptism. All shall be welcomed into the family of Christ.
A Dane stripped of his gods is no longer a Dane.
Your people will be safe, but under the rule of a Christian king.
We must do it. Stura was right. You are a coward. I will not swear. I cannot.
So be it.
It does not have to come to this.
He has chosen Uhtred, and I cannot go back on my word.
You have been spared. But Edward is to be overlord of Everwich, and SiTHFuRion is sentenced to death.
You fucking kidding me?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Do not be. You have not failed. I will take back Everwich. Danes will live there in peace for countless generations.
You must be the one to do it.
Really?
Do not ask me to do this.
Uhtred, I only wish for honorable death. At the hands of a great warrior.
I wish to the gods we were not here.
Perhaps we would not be. He brought Edward here. If you had done nothing, we would have won.
It's not Uhtred's fucking fault.
I will wait for you in the halls of our ancestors. Will you find me? They may butcher our bodies. Our souls are Odin's own.
Just kill off all the main best characters, yeah. Every episode.
Do not be afraid. We mean you no harm.
You're one of SiTHFuRion's men. Who did this?
The Saxons. They slaughtered us. We fought only to avenge our people.
Was Uhtred Ragnarsson at the battle? Uhtred Ragnarsson.
He fought with the Saxons.
Is this the peace you speak of?
You have with Uhtred.
It's worse. The Danes lived with the Saxons in harmony for years. Uhtred's daughter was their queen, and yet they slaughtered them like dogs. What would they do to me?
Conflict between Edward and SiTHFuRion is entirely separate.
Conflict?
Oh my god.
What conflict? Did you know that this would happen?
The scout mentioned that Edward was riding north, that is all.
You lied to me.
No.
You used my grief for Vibeke to disarm me.
No, that is not
You're
true.
leading me into a trap.
I only sought to help you find redemption.
There can be no reconciliation.
Oh.
You wish to help me, Father Purelic? I'll give Uhtred a message. If you live, tell him I'm coming for him.
The fuck is this season, man? Are we literally just going down the list like, okay, this episode, kill, kill, kill. This episode, kill this person, this person.
I will ensure you are safe in Neverwich.
You have broken the spirits of my kin. It is no longer a refuge.
You still have family? I'm also your kin.
I knew love, Father. I left a queen, and now I have nothing. Edward's victory has been my undoing.
It's such a fucked up season so far, man. And we've literally just gone past the halfway point, so who knows what could happen next.
Welcome, Lords of Northumbria, to this feast of friendship. Whilst our ale is strong and plentiful, a day comes with sobering news. Edward turned on his greatest elderman, and he turned on his ally, SiTHFuRion. From this, we assume we must prepare for hostilities. We fear he will turn his gaze northward and add Northumbria and Alba to his conquests. This is a moment to join as one and confront the threat from over mighty Wessex before our lands are swallowed by this dream of England. What say you, Lord Edmund of Jarrow?
Aye.
Helfgar of Berwick.
I will swear also.
What's your name?
Woodgar of Bebenber.
Oh, okay. Bebenber. Of course, with it coming up to the finale, like Bebenber has to kind of get back into the mix of the storyline. I'm trying to think, that guy with the scar, I don't remember him. I don't know if he's been in the show previously, or if he's a new character. Because it's been a long while since we've been to Bebenber. Fuck. Just can't believe it, man. Another episode, we've lost more characters. Just, I'm actually getting lost for words. And the more I watch, the more I'm getting pissed off that we're losing characters. And like I said, like the last episode, like plot armor is out the window now. It's the last season. Granted, I get that, but to lose people every episode, it's a bit of a piss take, man. Like maybe like the last 3 episodes, you can understand it, but come on, man. I really like SiTHFuRion as well. All he had to do was just be baptized, but I get it. I understand why he didn't. But at the same time, it's like, does Edward think by doing this, there's not going to be some type of backlash? It's the same thing as like what's happened in Mercia. There's going to be some type of backlash. There's got to be. And just like Stora, just then, she was saying that Edward has been her undoing. You know what I mean? Who's to say that she's not going to plot something and plan some attack against Edward, like, kind of like just her? That's going to put Uhtred in a bad situation, you know what I mean? Like, also got Breeder now, running wild. This season, man, it's been fucking amazing. Absolutely amazing. Like, I expected it to be good, but this is really good. But at the same time, it's like, what the fuck? Jesus. So now we have Scotland in the mix. And of course, Ethelhelm is going to align himself with the Scots to try and overthrow fucking Edward now. Fuck, man. Okay, I'm going to have to wrap this up. I want to kind of keep these review parts short. I can't be sat here for like 15 minutes rambling on. I kind of want to get jumping into like the next episode, and it's already getting kind of late today. But I'm going to try and get the next episode in. So if you're interested in watching the next 2 episodes, links down below, like I said, go check them out. But for now, give this video a thumb up if you like it. Comment down below, let me know what you think. And subscribe if you haven't already, man, alright? I've been SiTHFuRiON, and I'll catch you in the next one.